Hi everyone, if you are new here, we are Brandi and Alan, and we are at our 30th country today on the island of Aruba. It's part of the Dutch Caribbean. It's technically part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, even though it's only about 18 miles from the coast of Venezuela. And we're going to show you around the island during our time here.
Okay, let's go. Now we're at Hooiberg. I don't know if you say it like that. It's hard to say in Dutch. It's like Hooiberg or something, but I can't speak Papiamento or Dutch. But it means haystack. It's like a big old volcanic feature, tallest point on the island, something like 541 feet, 660 steps of butt-kicking workout. Everybody's actually here to work out this morning. But there's a nice view from the top.
I personally think this view is the best. I think it's better than the top, but
It's not obstructed.
keep going to the top. Yeah. Almost there.
There's a really cool view from up here. You can see like almost the whole island.
All the way down there is the other end of the island. You can kind of see where the Alto Vista Chapel is and the California Lighthouse. And we're going to be going to both later.
Yeah.
Now we're going to hike down and head to our next stop.
We're at Mangel Halto, which has two parts. There's this big shallow snorkeling area. When I say shallow, I mean we're talking like thigh deep most of the way. If you look out there where that yellow buoy is, there's a boat that's sunken. Best beach is actually right here, in my opinion. It's the only little patch of sand in the entire area.
Do you want to go check out the actual Mangel Halto beach real quick?
Yeah, exactly. So second part of the beach is behind the mangroves over here. So
Let's go. This isn't the nicest beach for sitting, but it is really popular with locals. Oh, the storms have really bumped up the water, huh?
yeah.
So the water here today isn't too great. There's just been a lot of rain, which is really unusual for here, but I don't know, like the last, 2-3 days have just been like pouring.
Yeah.
So I'm not really surprised.
Unusual for Aruba.
So we were going to go to a fried fish restaurant called Zeerovers, which is like the must-eat-at place in Aruba, but I don't know if you can see all these cars. Every single one of them is going to this restaurant, and the line is super long. I'm hungry right now, so we're gonna skip it. Sorry guys, but if you want to stop here on your trip, it's there.
I always said I'd never go to a place with a TripAdvisor flag.
So for breakfast, we decided to grab some Dutch pancakes. They're kind of like a mix between a pancake and a crepe. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a thick crepe almost. We got a sweet one, which is Caribbean flavor, and it's vanilla ice cream, some sort of pineapple syrup, bananas, powdered sugar.
Pina colada syrup, Brandi.
Pina colada syrup. Oh, sorry. Even better. Who doesn't love ice cream at breakfast? That's so yummy. And then we got something called a Shanghai pancake, which has bacon, bell peppers, onions, spicy pepper, leeks, and eggs. Look at that thick crepe. This is gonna be a big bite. I don't know if I'm gonna fill this. Spicy, delicious. Like a 10 out of 10 pancake.
This is great though. I love the texture of it too.
It has a really good texture, yeah, it's chewy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want my ice cream to melt, so we're gonna dig in on these pancakes.
Can we get the check, please?
Thank you. I was a little skeptical about that pancake house because it's in the heart of the tourist district, and a lot of restaurants in that type of area just don't tend to be as good, but they were so delicious. If you're ever here, totally recommend just stopping by there for a meal.
Probably just don't even know any better. That was just our first Dutch pancake. We probably did a lot better than that.
They were so good.
I know, it's hard to believe it could be better than that, right?
But that's right in the heart of Oranjestad, which is the big city here. So we're gonna show you guys around.
The big city.
The big city. I don't know, it's the city here. This is where you meet to catch a boat to the Renaissance private island, or Flamingo Beach, which is one of the huge things to do in Aruba. And as a tourist, you're kind of supposed to do it, but we didn't really want to pay. It's going to be like $250 minimum. So there's two ways to do it. You can get a day pass to go to the island, which is $125 per person, includes lunch and I think a drink. Or you can stay at one of the Renaissance hotels, and right now those are $380 a night minimum. So for us, we just didn't really want to spend that much money to see a flamingo. But it's pretty cool if you're just here on vacation and that's like an experience you want to have, of course do it.
This is like one of the things to do in Aruba.
Do you know what this mall is called?
The Renaissance Mall.
Oh, okay, so it's
Part
part
of the
the
Renaissance Hotel, yeah.
Fancy pants. Are these hotel rooms?
Uh-huh.
Oh look, we can pretend to feed the flamingos.
The poor person's flamingo experience.
You like gambling? There are tons of casinos here. I think that's one right there.
Hotel has a casino.
Wow.
I know, it's like
They're really getting that money out of us tourists. So this next trip we're coming up on is called the Seaside Wharf Flea Market. It's not really a flea market, it's more just kind of like tourist goods. But it's a fun little stop by the cruise ships and right in town. Oh, that's so cute. I like that one. One happy island. That's kind of like their slogan.
Yeah.
So now I think we're gonna head into the Royal Plaza, which is just another shopping area, cool architecture to check out.
And they're all just like, so happy to be here, and they're just like,
How long do you think I can get in the wave?
I don't know, you got almost everybody.
Almost. I love it. All those guys that we just got to wave at us were all on a tour. I think it's like $100 or something, but you get to take out an ATV and they take you all around the island, and there are a lot of places that are only accessible by 4x4, so that's kind of cool. Alan's not as into it. I think it'd be fun. Alan just used this opportunity to buy a hat that show him the red mark on your head.
Anything to keep you out of the sun here.
Yeah, the sun here is brutal.
There's not really much to Oranjestad, is there?
Not too much. There's a few spots we haven't made it to. Around town you can see a lot of the Dutch colonial influence in their architecture. There's also Caribbean, American, and Spanish influence.
I like the bright pastel colors too. It's like, you know you're in the Caribbean.
There are normally little trolleys that run on these tracks, but I haven't seen any running today. It's kind of weird how much stuff is closed.
Is it?
A little.
I mean,
Can't help but think it was COVID related. Like just put out all these businesses. Like there's more up there too.
yeah.
This up here is Fort Zoutman. It used to be a lighthouse, and it's one of the oldest buildings in Aruba. Nowadays, it's a museum, which is unfortunately closed right now. I don't know why, but
Probably COVID.
probably COVID.
You at least pose outside with these big cannons.
Yeah.
I'm a pirate.
Arr. Yeah, the ABC Islands used to get a lot of pirates. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like real pirates.
I know, not the lame fake ones like Johnny Depp.
I think Johnny Depp made a pretty good pirate. Oh, come on, everybody thinks that. What's wrong with you? an all-inclusive resort for like $100 or so a day for adult. This little area is right by the Renaissance Resort, and it's called Wilhelmina Park. It's named after Queen Wilhelmina. I believe she's of the Netherlands. I mean, that's my best guess. I really don't know that much about the history. That's okay, I don't think many people care that much. And now we're gonna head on over to the next spot.
We're at the Casibari Rock Formations. The rocks themselves are only mildly interesting, right? I think in any other place it would be part of the landscape, but they're at least kind of neat. They have some, you know, walkways and stuff built into them, so you get to kind of like scramble through a few caves. I'm gonna go through a little cave. So.
It's a pretty nice view from the top. You can see Hooiberg over there.
It's got a little vantage point.
Yeah, it's easy to get up.
I want to go scramble through that cave again. They also have another nice, just straight shot staircase.
It's just about it for those formations. It's one of two. The other one has some cool rock paintings, so we'll check that out too. Now we are at the Ayo Rock Formations. And there's some petroglyphs here, some walking trails, more caves, and some wasps.
Yeah, I like this one better. It's
Go hike up the mountain first.
Yeah, let's go. It's
Let's
about
go.
to rain, so
Yeah, we gotta hurry.
race against time.
Oh, there's so many wasps. Here they are. They have them gated off so people don't mess with them. But you can see them right here. So these petroglyphs were made by the Amerindians, which are the first people to make it to Aruba. They're thousands of years old, which is pretty cool. This is one of two sites that we're going to visit. So there are also a bunch of petroglyphs in the national park, which we'll check out later.
It's supposed to be petroglyphs at the Casibari Formation too, but I guess they didn't take care of them as good, or maybe they were more exposed than that one. This one has like a nice like cup type thing. It's like a little house in there.
Yeah, and they built a gate over it to keep it protected, because some people are jerks and draw over them. But I think we're gonna head out since we're trying to beat this nasty storm right now. Let's go. It's starting to rain.
Was I like spot on with 30 seconds or what?
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it, but we just missed like pouring rain by seconds. It started dumping the moment we got to the car.
We gotta go to the grocery store too.
Yeah, we do.
Where are we going, Ranny?
Grocery store. This is the cheapest one we've been able to find in Aruba, but it's always super crowded. There
What's
it is.
it called?
Save More.
So let's see if we can get a little product placement right there. It won't focus through the window.
It's too rainy.
Too rainy. There we go. Save More food stores.
Perfect.
Yeah.
These are like Costco chickens, but Caribbean flavor.
They're so good.
Got everything you want? Now we're going to our favorite grocery store, Super Do It Center. And it's kind of like a grocery store, Home Depot hybrid. You can get lumber and booze in the same place. And for our next stop, we'll pick up some carrots. Are you stoked for these donkeys or what?
Yeah.
Now we're at the Donkey Sanctuary. It's a free thing to do here. They've been here for hundreds of years and people love the donkeys. You can bring them carrots or apples. Hi, baby. Oh, that's good.
They are really cute.
They are so cute.
Is this what they mean in Papiamento when they say matcha donkey? Much donkeys.
Much donkey. Yeah, how you say thank you in Papiamento is mashed donkey. It seems like they have a little gift shop, some sort of adoption program. and a restaurant, maybe? They take care of 127 donkeys. Oh, the donkey on 3 legs, you know, he was hit by the car and broke his leg and he needed surgery and it was still broken. Poor baby. Oh, how cute. Oh, they have donkey wine, donkey blend coffee, and they have shirts.
DNKY.
I like this. This is cute. I can't say
That doesn't even sound real.
Yeah, I know. I can't say I've ever heard a donkey make that
It
noise.
sounded like a bad recording of a donkey, right? Look at that too. They have like a donkey brusher that runs. Are you gonna do it?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Come on, Randy, test it out.
Rub the donkey off me.
Yeah.
I love that they have an automatic donkey brush. I like this. This is a nice little spot. I would say this is one of my favorite things I've done on Aruba. So there are 2 sets of gold mill ruins on Aruba, and they are both like big things to do here. We're going to the first 2 called the Balashi ruins, and there's a little parking area off here. 2 entries to this place. First one we're going to right now, and then the second one is down the road a little ways. These ruins were built in the 19th century. Both sets were. They were used for gold smelting.
Let's go inside. One of the coolest things about the Caribbean is that they build everything out of the rock, but the rock's not rock, it's coral. So like this entire wall is just made out of coral. Look, you can see the fossil skeletons. Everything, you know, it's all just old shells and coral. It's very, very cool. To the Spanish Lagoon. I'm not gonna get too close because ever since I've been to Australia, I'm kind of traumatized about going close to water in the tropics.
Oh God.
I don't know if they have crocodiles here. I haven't read that they do, but you know, not trying to become lunch right now. Now we're gonna show you how to get bit by mosquitoes on Aruba.
The mangrove's beautiful.
It's pretty cool.
I don't think they have crocodiles here.
Right? You heard that.
I did hear that. I don't know if that audio showed up, but it spooked us a little bit. We are going to get out of the mangrove.
How's it feel, Randy? You're making us international criminals. This is the second gold mill, Bushiribana. It's on the eastern end of the island. I guess it's a site of important national heritage for these guys because it's on their like 10-floor build. Very cool black rocks too. It's like a lot more volcanic than the rest of the island that's made out of coral. See that over there? I think that's like the old mine. Maybe an old phosphate mine or something.
Okay, well, I guess we can walk over there.
Wow.
What is this, flies?
Flies. I hope they're flies and not like wasps.
Run!
Like you're just kind of naturally afraid of bzzz type noise, you know? Like, this is pretty cool though. It's old mines, but you know, we're so close to the ocean that the groundwater comes up and it's super salty. You see it precipitated all around the edge as like a thick layer of salt, and then it's pink with bacteria.
Over here is like a little hotel area. I think we're gonna try to see the sunset on the beaches near them later. Well, don't they have a little shopping center over here too?
They do.
If you stay in this area, There is supposed to be a pretty effective bus system that's really affordable that'll get you around this region and some of the further reaches of the island, but you're of course on a bus schedule, so most people do recommend a car. It's so vibrant today. It's been so, like, everything's been closed every time we've come down here. Yeah. If you had to pick like one area to stay on the island, I'd probably do this hotel area, to be honest, just because you have so much more access to stuff, especially if you don't have a car. If you have a car, it doesn't really matter. Now we are at Trapi and Boca Catalina beaches. They are our favorite beaches for snorkeling that we found here on the island.
Trapi is that one out there. There's like some stairs that go down to the water. Really popular with tourists. There's like actually, I think a tour out there right now for good reason, because there's a bunch of sea turtles. And then on that side is Boca Catalina, and there's actually surprisingly nice like reef out there. It's dead, but there's like a ton of fish.
I'm gonna sit out snorkeling today, but I think Alan wants to hop in and check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Alto Vista Chapel. It's one of the really popular things to do here in Aruba. It was built in the year 1750, abandoned, and then rebuilt in 1950. We're gonna go check it out real quick. It's supposed to be the oldest church in Aruba. I guess that's kind of cool. And then there is a hiking trail somewhere around here. I don't know exactly where it is, but we're gonna find it. All right, so if you're looking for the trail, look for the church. You won't miss it.
The Alta Vista Trail is actually pretty nice. There's not a lot of places you get to go in Aruba where there's not buildings everywhere. In fact, if you like look around, only things like a little farm and a water tank. It feels downright rural. And we got out here early enough with some cloud cover that it's not like searingly hot. So for the viewers at home, when you're in Aruba, get out early because it is super hot.
I think in theory you should be able to hike all the way out to the beach, but it looks like we might be getting some weather, so we're turning back.
We like to go to the California Lighthouse and get smoothies.
Yeah, there's this great little bus, and it's like a food truck type deal, and they make just the most delicious tropical flavored smoothies.
Hello, can I get a pina colada, please? They've used both dollars and florins here. The florin is pegged to the US dollar at like 1.8 pretty much permanently, so I think that's why. Thank you.
You got pina colada, right?
Yeah, pina colada. It's like exactly what you want them to be. Everything in it's fresh.
And this smoothie shop is right by the California Lighthouse, which is another thing you can visit. It is named after a ship called the California that sunk somewhere off the coast here. I think it's $5 to go up to the top and you get a really nice view of the island. You also see a lot of these, you call them dune buggies or something, because there's a big 4x4 riding area track out that way. Out this way from the lighthouse are the Irausquin sand dunes, which is a protected area, and West Punt, which is the furthest west point of the island. There's a trail, I think it's called the Irausquin hiking trail, that you can walk up that goes along the coast right here too. But once again, we're gonna get rain, so we gotta go hide out in the car. We just made it to Arikok National Park. Thank you. So when you come, they give you wristbands. You can technically walk into the park for free and do some of the trails if you're willing to do it on foot, but these get you into the caves, which are pretty cool. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
We're only going to be hitting a few of these sites today. To be able to see everything in the park, you either need a Jeep or some sort of four-wheel drive. Let's see, these places you're not supposed to go with a two-wheel drive vehicle. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We're inside a Fontaine Cave. Aruba has like 3 layers of geologic history. First one's volcanic, the other 2 are where the coral seabed came up, right? So we're inside of an eroded limestone formation called a karst. And there's graffiti all over it from like the different waves of people that have made it here. So there's Amerindian stuff that's all in here, and then, you know, caves being naturally attractive. As the European settlers came, they left their scratches as well, and then, you know, waves of tourists after, and now it's, you know, protected and monitored by a ranger. So, you know, hopefully no more additional historical scratchings will be added. We're at the Kiri Cave now, which is just another set of caves. This one I don't think has any petroglyphs in it, but has a lot more bats. Kind of gotta get up into the side of this. It's inside a cliff. Let's go to the beach, baby.
Yeah, it's hot, it's hot. Now we are at Baby Beach, which I think is the absolute best beach to just chill and relax at. It's beautiful. The water's a little rough today with how the weather's been. We're gonna go wade. I can't actually go in the ocean right now with my cut.
We lucked out, just got it.
Right next to Baby Beach is a spot called Seroe, Colorado. We haven't been yet, so we're gonna go check it out. It's really windy.
I don't know if you can hear us,
Yeah.
but we made it, we think. I think this is Seroe, Colorado.
The sign said it was. I thought it had a lighthouse, but I don't know. It is a neat little lookout regardless, but it's so windy. There's really not much out here though, so can't do it.
Okay, so that is the Seroe, Colorado lighthouse.
We are in fact in the correct spot. And if you're on a tight schedule, I'd skip it. We saved the best spot for last. This is our absolute favorite beach here. We've come here a bunch of times to watch the sunset and swim and stuff like that. So we're gonna show you around. This is Eagle Beach. We actually like a section of the beach called Manchebo or Manchebo, I don't know how you say it, better than Eagle Beach, which is kind of the most popular beach here. Look at this beautiful white sand beach. Coast Guard. Ooh, they're getting pulled over.
Bye, Mousy.
Bye, Mousy. We'll miss you. We fed her a lot of chicken and she's kind of food coma. Bye, Mousy.
All right, that was Aruba. So thanks for watching. Now we're on to the next island of the ABC Islands, so check out our next video.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.